welcome to RollerSkillz. My name is Danielle Lockwood and I'm a professional roller skater, creator and coach. Today I'm going to be talking you through the pressure points in your skates. We actually have 8 in each foot. I know that is wild. So I'm going to be telling you why it's so important and how to practice them to make sure that you are super aware and have a better understanding of your pressure points. The reason why being aware of your pressure points is so important is because if you are learning a new technique or you are trying a new skill, honestly, the smallest adjustment to a pressure point in your foot can make all of the difference. So the better your understanding is of where each pressure point is in your foot, the quicker and easier you're going to be able to make those adjustments and unlock those skills, unlock new techniques, and just be an amazing skater. Now, if you think of it like a compass and dissect them into 8 parts, then that is what we are working with inside our skates. But just so that we don't overwhelm ourselves to start with, we're going to separate these into 2 groups. So we have our cross, which is also like the plus symbol, and we have our X, which is like the time symbol. We're going to start with the cross. So what I mean by this is that we have the top and the bottom, and then the side to side. So in terms of our skates, we have our toes, we have our heels, we have our inside edges, and we have our outside edges. So these are our basic pressure points that we should be very aware of from as early on as possible in your skate journeys. And you can play around with which order you practice these pressure points. So you could go front to back, side to side. You could go around in a clock, either clockwise or anti-clockwise, or you can practice mirroring them. Secondly, we have our cross. So these are your diagonals. This is your outer front, outer back, inner back, and inner front. So these are a little bit more specific. And again, you can try these diagonal to diagonals. You can also go around in that clock again, or you can mirror them and see how you get on with those. So now that we've split them up into the 2 groups and we're very aware of which pressure points are your cross and which pressure points are your X, we can now join those back together. So going all the way around, making sure that we're hitting each point. Let's have a go. So we have our toes, we have our outside front, we have our outside edges, we have our outside back, we have our inside back, we have our inside edge, we have our inner front, and then we are back to our toes. If we are rolling around at any point, I wouldn't panic too much. At the end of the day, we are on wheels, so we are expected to roll around just a little bit. And by actively pushing into these pressure points, you probably will activate some kind of motion or movement. I know that this video may have seemed a little bit more on the simple side today. However, this information about pressure points is invaluable. So the more that you can really take a hold of it, apply it in your skate practice, the more you are going to notice the difference. And the best part about this is that you can literally do this anywhere. You don't need space, you don't even need a hard floor, you just need you and your skates. I hope that you've enjoyed this and you've learned something from me today. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe and share. And don't forget, I do have full online classes and tutorials over on my Patreon. Stay up to date on all of my social media and check out my previous videos on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all more than you can possibly know, and I will see you on the next one.